Ki khubor ka Batesi TV.
Ka umdi basnyam bat penjaslian. Rupa Premium Meghalaya. Ka East West Group of Institution Bangalore. Ka khot admission nagamta ka nursing but paramedical course. Ka bala ithu da ka Indian Nursing Council. Ka buy admission ka badunatam. But she's pa percent ka jinyokam. Pila ru ban apply da ka education loan.
Want to think about the welfare of the students. If at all police personnel won't be moving out from the campus, it's very clear. We will not step in the campus. We will not go for the classes.
Yes!
We won't go for the classes.
Yes!
Our life is threatened by their presence.
Yes!
Let the state government decide whether they want the welfare of the students or whether they want to just protect that one particular teacher by bringing in so many police forces inside the campus, thereby threatening the overall peace and order. It is very clear. Allegation has been made towards us and we are ready to cooperate. We are ready to cooperate. However, cooperation should be mutual from both the sides.
True!
We will never bow down for any kind of oppression. And this is an oppression, my friends.
Yes.
This is an harassment to us.
Yes!
This is an harassment to what?
Ki Samla Pule jong ka school ba nihu. Kila shemya karai ba Lada ki Pulit kemi no na campus jong ka nihu. Kin om Treh Shuh ban Shong Klas tat hadu ba ka sarkar kan weng no ya ki Pulit na nihu. Kini ki Samla kilai peninia bat ki magister mentala pala laigenta bandawa ba ki Pulit ki deban mino na nihu. Kila penpauru ka jing songkhia namar ba ki Pulit kila wanra lupa ki khiushet ki blanket bat ki marbam ka ba peni ba ki mod ban samit bed ha nihu.
Any kind of active measures.
Remove these people, there will be no classes. Where will the fate of the students be? I'm worried about it.
For the last 5 months also, for the last 4-5 months also, there has been the disruption. Last year there was a disruption in classes. We don't want this time also to have disruption in classes. We want to normalize classes.
It is an oppression to us and we will not bow down. We know what students' body, what students' community can do. We are living inside our campus peacefully. This campus belongs to us and not any XYZ person can come and dictate to us how should we walk, how should we talk, how should we move inside our campus by their act of patrolling. This is unjust, this is unreasonable and this is arbitrary.
Yes!
Please listen me out. This is arbitrary. After getting the notification from the Vice Chancellor, still you are showing this adamant behavior of yours. This is unreasonable. This is arbitrary. And we will never accept this. It is a very high time for us that we reflect upon our institution. An institution which has been well known for ages for its excellence in academia. But what are we being treated now? Police personnel have been deployed in our university. And what for reasons? Reasons for public safety and security. As you must be knowing, there have been recent allegations towards the student union that some of them they are being involved in assaulting a particular teacher. Now, a real question that poses towards the administration and also towards the authorities, if at all the students' union's involvement is there, what is the need for deployment of CRPF? One thing that is the most important crucial point that you must know. Deployment of CRPF in an education institute, and that too without the prior knowledge of the head of the institution, that is the Vice Chancellor. Does it make any sense?
No!
Does it make any sense?
No!
We have been betrayed every now and then, especially from the state government, in terms of providing relief to our institution. Few months back, I believe all of you have not forgotten what the student union have did for this institution. And you must be also seeing the difference that particular movement of ours has brought. We have seen development inside the campus, didn't we?
Yes!
We have seen development taking place inside the campus.
Yes!
But why now? Let me make it very clear.
Excuse me, hello, 1 second.
Let me make it very clear.
Please listen
Please,
to me.
please allow.
Please.
I know.
Allow.
A healthcare worker returns at 9:30. Please allow us to enter inside.
Yeah.
Who stays inside the campus? Is that what you are doing? A healthcare worker has to go from gate 2, gate 3. Then they're saying you go back.
Talk to the police. Talk to the police.
Talk with the police.
Talk with the police.
Police and we are
The police are closing the gate. Talk with the police, ma'am. Hey, ma'am.
Ma'am, you can talk to the police.
Talk to the police.
Talk to the magistrate.
Talk to the magistrate.
Do not interfere again.
Do not enter.
We must understand this, that our institute belongs to us, and it is us only who will decide who will stay inside the campus and who will not.
Yes.
We have made it very clear that we are not against any kind of allegation that has been put forward towards us. Instead, we are cooperating. We have been cooperating since day one. These are mere allegations, my friends. These are mere allegations, and they are still pending. They have not been proved under any code of law. Now, don't you feel just to protect one particular person, why there is a need for deployment of CRPF? Is our state government so powerless? Why do they need to put a CRPF? And also keep in mind, my dear friends, that our university, we are currently in an agitation. Why? Because the real perpetrator who has downwritten and make the university fall down, he is still living peacefully in his camp office. A camp office that has never been heard of before. Let me make it very clear to you. When do an institution needs a camp office? A camp office and an office only for temporary arrangement. When an institution does not have the permanent office. Does our university lacks the permanent administration?
No!
You must be knowing that right after the particular allegation that was being put forward to one of the members of the student union, particularly the president. Straight after, the next day, what happens? The vice chancellor calls for an immediate meeting, and right after that, deployment of CRPF forces in the guise of protecting the teachers. My dear friends, if they really wanted to protect the particular teacher, what is wrong for them to ask an approval from the head of an institution? We went and talked with our head of institution, VC ma'am, in charge, Professor Shong, who is the VC in charge right now. She said in a very categorical term, in a black and white paper, that no prior approval whatsoever has been taken by any of the police forces that are entering in a university. And they have been entering shamelessly since the morning. Initially, 30 of them came. And when we went and talked with them in a very matured way, what did they do? They sent 100 more. And now what do? They are trying to send more and more. If you can see in one of the police jeeps, what they did, they have brought the entire itinerary, their food packages, even their luggages, everything. So what does this bring to the whole conclusion? That they are trying to create a camp inside the university campus without the approval of the authorities.
Shut down the university, then what will happen to the college? Exams are coming. So exams will not be held. Everybody will lose, thousands upon thousands of students.
Particular person.
Bring some more police.
If the university shuts down, sir, I will. If you're not aware of this, if the university shut down, this will not even. This will not simply have effect to this university, but it will have a ripple effect to every colleges that is affiliated to this university.
The whole state as a whole.
The whole state will be affected by what you guys are doing here in this university.
Not allowed anybody to enter.
That's why, sir, now let the message go to the higher ups. This is the only conclusion from our side. Go out now.
Talk to someone who does have the authority.
We are doing that, sir. As of now, at our level, the only thing will remove everyone, but the police still want to man the gates.
For what purpose, sir? For what purpose?
That's the order. That's the only authority that we have at this level.
Did the vice chancellor give the police personnel to man the gate? Authority to man the gate? Did the new administration allow the police personnel to man the gate?
I have no voice here. I'm speaking as a concerned teacher.
I'm listening to you, sir.
Just think about the consequences of what all this will happen. Please. I mean, what happened was a very unfortunate incident, but we were prepared to solve it within the university community. There is no need for all of this. Yes. It's creating a fear psychosis. True. Yes. I'm very sure, that if you keep your people here, there might be a counter reaction that classes will not be open.
Yes.
Classes will not come. Classes. The university will not be normalized unless you remove these people. Then what will happen? Think about the long-term consequences of everything. I'm just speaking as a concerned teacher. That's all. Yeah.
Yes.